is no good. Just take what you need and leave the rest. Should never have taken the very best. Alright, is it gone?
Cool.
Alright. And action. This was Grandma's cabin, and this is her shit, and it's her homestead.
This is her shit.
This is Grandma's shit. I'm just looking up there going, how could she even live in a place like this?
Bill.
Grandma,
how could
yeah.
you?
Yeah, pick it up. Don't know, don't care, Willie Bear. This here is Grandma's cabin, and I'm going to try it again. Okay. Don't know, don't care, Willie Bear. This is Grandma's cabin. This is her homestead. This cabin is Grandma's dad. Okay. Don't know, don't care, Willie Bear. This is Grandma's cabin. Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Don't know, don't care, Willie Bear.
And what the fuck, man? Fuck you.
Can everybody hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. That was just a little intro behind the scenes thing for my movie Dark Road 79. It was like part of the extra features on the Blu-ray that I'm working on for a nice release. Could you guys see and hear that? Hey, Becca, Zenobia, Kevin, Chill, Steelbook Collector. There's Becca. Terry, Mark H2O in the house. What's up? Tess, what's up? All right, loud and clear, Daniel says. William Driver in the house. Oh, man. I know how that is, losing track of time editing. I appreciate it, man. Get your stuff done and get some rest. J Money, what's up? Why so BlueTube? What's up, man? I got a surprise package from you today. And do you know that I have never seen Longlegs? So I am looking forward to watching it. Well, I appreciate that, man. Oh yes, I have seen the Wiz, or the Wizard. The Wizard. You talking about the Wizard, where he's got his little brother who's like autistic or something, and they're going to play in the Nintendo tournament. Groot, what's up, man? A $5 super chat getting us started off tonight. I appreciate that, my friend. Got it in there before I even set. I always get prompted to do the goal thing. It hasn't done it to me yet. We probably haven't been on here long enough. Usually it pops up on me. But how did you guys like the movies that made us believe in magic? It hasn't really gotten a lot of views. It's actually done pretty poorly, but everybody that's watched it seems like they have liked it a lot. Not really sure, I'm not really sure anything anymore on how anything's, taken off versus not taken off. I'm not sure what's going on at this point anymore with videos this month, but I actually just kind of gave up worrying about it and just trying to make good videos, and that's all. $27 likes so far. Nice. I appreciate all of you being here. We don't have any specific topic. I've lost you. I've lost my page. We don't have any specific topics. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I've heard a lot of people saying that it made them cry, including my daughter. Eli says, don't forget to slash that like button and sub to this awesome channel. I appreciate that, man. Oh, I appreciate that. I just recorded a few big videos for you guys today before I came on. In full disclosure, hopefully my eye doesn't look too bad. If you notice in the magic video, like my eye is like kind of swell and my face is puffy. Like it's my eye and stuff has been really jacked up on me. Nerdy Panda in the house. Custom emojis. I have no idea. J Money likes long legs. B Maga says it's overrated. B Maga's got his Kiefer Sutherland vampire back. Hey man, what's up? PMC's Midnight Movies. I appreciate it. That's what I like to hear. Like, you never know, like, when you do a movie that, or do a video that's not, like, easily, I don't know, categorized by YouTube and by people if it's going to do well or not. Oh, yeah, the Christmas decor is in full swing back here. Got my Grinch tree this year, so it's in full swing. I got this says Merry Christmas, harder to see with this camera. Got my Clark Funko Pop, got some ornaments and stuff back there, the old Christmas Playboy edition back there. And of course Christmas movies here on the shelf, and snow on the shelving, of course. Sitho Brick said he really appreciated the Magic movie video. So impressed with the editing and effort. I appreciate that, man. I always try to make sure, like, especially with my intros, that I write and convey, like, the most emotion there that I want to put in. Because everything else, like, for each movie, I just put bullet points of stuff not to remember or not to forget, and to keep me on track so that I don't talk too long. Everything else is really just, it's bullet points, and then I as I'm videotaping, I just put that into words. Like I'll take the bullet point that says, like, George Bailey on the bridge, and I'll remember, and I'll just, everything else I say is not, it's just bullet points. But those openings, those mean a lot, and I want the openings and the closings to really be what you know, get you into it, and then leave you with something. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Oh, check it out. Check it out. I appreciate it. Yeah, it had the feel good vibes. That's what people were like. I cry. You made me cry, or it made me teary eyed, but in a good way. In a good way. Oh, Tess. Something Wicked This Way Comes. Yeah, I'm always going to recommend that one every spooky season to anybody who I'll next year the channel will be even bigger, hopefully, and so there'll be new people that I can introduce it to in spooky season. Thank you, Becca. Ask about you highlighting collectors on your live stream. Any interest? I'd like to be first. I can send you collectors collections or whatever you mean. Yeah, email me. Email me at avawithchase@gmail. The algorithm keeps changing, man. Like it is something. It threw my ass off the island soon as spooky season ended. Maybe it'll find me again. Maybe it'll send me a life raft because it's time now to start going to, like, Christmas stuff and holiday stuff. Look, man, I'll tell you. So I initially had that. I had it like a list of 30 something, and then I whittled it to 25, and then I was like, it's too long. I'm gonna cut it to 20, and like somebody else mentioned Lord of the Rings, and Lord of the Rings, there's an argument for, but it's got a lot more CGI in it. And the original Jurassic Park is one that was originally on my list. Secondhand Lions, Miracle on 34th Street, when I had it up over 30. I'm trying to remember what else was on there. I think I had Labyrinth, I think, was on there. I had like 30 something that I whittled it down from. That's good, though. I have not yet Why So Blue, but I actually just opened it. And I am been planning to watch it. That's what they should do. That's what movies should do. Oh, I'm a huge Simpsons fan. Huge. Especially the first 10, 12 years of Simpsons. Duffman! Oh, yeah! I drive Risha nuts doing that all the time. Because we go to Universal Studios, Florida, a lot, and they have the whole Simpsons land over there, Springfield. And they got the Duffman standing out there. And like, Duffman! Oh, yeah! Mel H, finally catching a live stream. Love the latest video. Thank you. Thank you, Nerdy Panda. Donnie Deadite, what's up, man? Oh, let me know what you think, Daniel. I hope you enjoy it, man. Oh, we got the Boogeyman's Closet in the House channel icon. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I love packages from you. Oh, you're waiting to watch Welcome to Derry when you can watch them all. That's not a bad way to go about it. I really like the last 2 episodes. I think it's the last 2. Yeah. I think it's gotten. I want to say it's gotten better each time, but I actually think the episode before this week was better than this week's. How many feature films have I made? The Doorway, Perdition, Hollywood Nightmare, Realm of Souls, Creature Feature, Dark Roads, Buried Cane, Bring Me a Dream, and then I've done some cinematography, and I've made and directed some music videos. I've done some cinematography and been the editor on other feature films like Penance Lane. You go check out my IMDb and you see some of the short films and music videos. You'll see some people you recognize with some music videos. Glenn. Oh man, Running Man flopped hard. I just think I think it's a mistake to remake 80s movies with just giant iconic stars like Arnold and Stallone and Harrison Ford and stuff like that. I just think it's a fool's errand. Like they tried to redo Turner and Hooch into a series a while back, a few years ago on Disney Plus. It flopped. It flopped because it's not Tom Hanks and the dog. Like it's not gonna work. Oh man, I'll have to post, I'll get some pictures of my mom's Grinch tree and post it on the community post and maybe on my Patreon. She's got a great Grinch tree and stuff over there. Greetings, Travis. What's up, man? Oh man, the leg lamp. That would be funny back there. That'd be funny. Really, a lot of Funko Pops going out of business. J Love Reed says, new sub here. Thank you for your video, especially the latest holiday video. To quote you, the world is better because you are in it. That is what I wanted. I wanted people to take that away and the power and the magic of movies and what it can do to us. That's what, and those are the things I wanted them to take away. For sure it does, for sure. And it catches the algorithms like, nope, this doesn't fit into this box. You're out of here. We're not showing it to anybody. Like, I think the impressions on that video, which how many people YouTube has shown it to in the 36 hours or 30 hours it's been out, they've only shown it to like 7,000 and change, which means they've only shown it to about a fifth of my own subscribers. What are you going to do? Oh, Tess Irish with a $10 super chat said, Mr. Irish is wondering if you've ever seen Quantum Leap's Halloween thing. Yes, I have. And I actually talked about Quantum Leap's Thanksgiving one on my, one of my Thanksgiving like deep dive videos. It was either the why Thanksgiving was different in 80s and 90s, or no, it might have been the Halloween one. It might have been the I think I talked about it on both. But yeah, I was a big fan of Quantum Leap. Every time, hoping that his next leap would be the leap home. I loved Quantum Leap, and that was like a school sick day watcher too. Was gonna watch some Quantum Leap. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. I think it's on Roku. It was on Tubi. Somebody told me it's not on Tubi anymore. I know Realm of Souls and Buried Cain and Bring Me a Dream are all still on Tubi for sure. Oh, you just watched Tango and Cash for the first time? Yeah, it's good, man. I don't know how it didn't get a bunch of sequels either. Especially with that duo. Oh, man, you're out there with the beautiful scenery. I try to do in the tags in there. I try to tag the stuff it tells me that it would be good to tag and all that jazz. Let's see here. Did I just lose everything off of that video? Yep, sure did. Good grief. It's so funny because it just totally, too, when I went in there, just erased everything off of that video. Unbelievable. But I'll show you guys. Hold on one second. Just totally deleted everything off of that video, including all the timestamps. That ought to be fun. I'll show you. Let's see. So I'll show you what it looks like back here. So there are like the tags that you put in to help people find the video. There. So as you can see, anywhere there's green dots, that means it's a really great tag for my channel. So I really don't have an explanation as to why it's doing so poorly. Although it did just erase like all of the metadata up here in my box where I put in the chapters and everything. So that's not good. I have to put those back in. But yeah, that's where you see everything back there. That'd be a good one. Carrie says hockey just went to intermission. The Hobbit truly plays better during Thanksgiving, Lord of the Rings for Christmas extended editions. Lord of the Rings feels like around the Christmas time kind of thing. I have a hard time with The Hobbit. The Hobbit looks so fake to me. Which is funny because I got a video planned on why movies look and feel different now than they used to. Than the 80s, 90s. Like, it used to, really. Not just the 80s and 90s. And I don't know how that'll do. Because it will go into like some technical stuff, like with filming and everything, and why stuff looks different. But I'm gonna do it. Oh, Mario. So the VSUs, I collect. I get two of. I've been trying to get two full sets of the Vinegar Syndrome Ultras. That's the line that got me back into collecting, and they only do a few of them a year, and I wanted to get a duplicate set. One for me and one for my dad. So I'll have to keep that for him. Nikki74 says, really enjoy all your videos, especially the Magic movies listing. Legend with Tom Cruise was a childhood favorite. Yeah, I mean, Magic, you know, you can't have light without dark, and that shows you both. And I just thought it needed to be there because there's also just such fantastical elements of it. Oh, I'm always going to watch the Treehouse of Horror. Always. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it. Like, it's kind of throwing me because there's no supernatural element in it, I guess. And it's Guillermo del Toro. Can I be honest? I still think that maybe my favorite Guillermo del Toro movie is Pacific Rim. It's just damn enjoyable to watch. Though I do like Hellboy. I like Hellboy a lot. Blade 2 is good. And the Frankenstein movie is good. Shape of Water would be behind all those, and I know it won Oscars, but it'd be behind those for me. Yeah, it's halfway there. I can't tell. I couldn't tell if there was going to be a new episode next week or if they're skipping a week or something. The Better Tomorrow trilogy. I haven't seen The Better Tomorrow. A list of movies that I would like to see remade and a list of movies that are remade that was rubbish. I haven't done either of those, but that's a good idea. I'm trying to remember if I did a movies that should get a remake video one time a long time ago. I might have, but it could be time to do that again. I love the part in the Simpsons movie where the trash truck dumps the beer bottles in the river and Barney is, he says, honey, I'm home. My son's a big Simpsons fan too. I have to show you guys a picture of I don't know if I have it on here. I can't show it because it's not. Let's see. A picture I did of of Homer, a painting I did. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. It might be on here. Yeah, here we go. I can do this. So I did this. So I do like multimedia, like kind of paintings, where I tear out like old magazines and old advertisements and newspapers and stuff and put those on a canvas and then paint over the top of them, a little graffiti style. And so I painted the neon dough and I painted the Homer down there in the corner. And then of course there's like splatter paint on stuff. But that's hanging in my son's room right there. So that's I'm a big Simpsons fan, and I love Homer. Homer's my favorite. Drives Richard nuts. But I love me some Homer J. Hey, Homer J. So if you look real close at that, you'll see like some old Atari ads and stuff like that. They're all real from real old magazines and stuff. And that's Matt Groening right down there in the corner. I have not done the top 10 zombie movies. Probably save that for like January or February. Probably January. Be a good time. Oh man, I love. I'm a big Arrow Chunky Box guy. Favorites: Conan. You got Demolition Man, but I would say Conan. The Warriors. American Werewolf in London. I mean, all these you would have to get on eBay though now. That might be in RoboCop. Those are probably like in my top 4. Those are probably like my top 4 favorites. Then behind that, I would say like Videodrome and Robin Hood. Inglorious Bastards, Deep Blue Sea. I love my Arrow Chunky Boxes now. I love them. Love my Chunky Boxes. Of course, Return of the Living Dead. My man, Boogeyman's Closet sent me another copy of that. So some of you may be benefiting from some stuff here soon. Oh, I can take that off now. You know, I was really not. I was very busy with football in high school. And I actually built sets for the theater company. I didn't really act and stuff until I went to college. Act and do film stuff till I went to college. I wrote a lot in high school. Yeah, I was not interested when I saw the trailer. They would be too afraid to keeping the stuff. It seemed to go so fast. Oh man, you just watched Clue. Clue is a fun one. Clue. Talk about going fast. Yeah, well, it jumps around because it's going to different people's dreams, you know. So. I don't know why they wouldn't have let girls in, though, in the AV club. What's up, Huck? Oh, that'd be cool, man. You have to send me a picture of your Halloween tree. Yo, Brian from the last movie standings in the house. What's up, man? I'm so far behind in the chat. Robert in the house. What's up? Oh, Movie Mass and his chop sake, Mr. Hong Kong Fooey himself in November. I think he should be promoted from Criterion Choir Boy to the Cardinal of Criterion. E.T. phone home. I'll be right here. Hey, Crystal. Crystal in the house. I will be doing Christmas. I got one more Thanksgiving video coming out tomorrow. It should be out tomorrow. It's a fun one. One that I'm very partial to. I did a whole video on that last year. It is a Christmas movie to me. I consider it a Christmas movie, and I did a whole video on why Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Yeah, I'm gaining at a much slower pace, but it's still going. It's still going. It does seem like everybody's down a little bit. Like, I'm down a lot, but it does seem like everybody's down a little bit. Okay, that one throws me. I'm your Huckleberry. What's up, man? Yeah, I'm hoping so. I was hoping that video, I wanted to get that video, the magic video from yesterday. I had wanted to get it out on Sunday, but number one, my eye has been so messed up, and number two, we were taking my son to the Falcons game. It was part of his birthday present. We'd gotten tickets, several weeks before for his birthday. And so we were at the football game. I just couldn't get a video up on Sunday. And so I put it up yesterday. Monday's not as big of a day. But I was kind of hoping that magic feeling, that was going to be like my kind of kickoff to the holiday season videos. Still is. Just didn't do that good. Oh, Elvira Funko. I need an Elvira Funko. Harry Potter. Oh, because you've got Professor Snape in it? I saw Mimic interested because I had sent the message to Jason and Brian that it looked like Criterion let that one go from the GDP. I have heard that Criterion has not gotten back with me, but I have heard that Frankenstein is going to come to them, but I cannot confirm it through Criterion yet. We'll see if they get back with me this time. They've gotten back with me before when I've asked questions, but they ain't got back with me yet on that one. If Frankenstein's coming, we'll see. Oh, you got the standard. They're still great, man. The Cloak and Dagger is a great movie. And it's a great. Both of those are good 4Ks, man. I have never seen them. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. My 4K review of Ilsa, it should be up in the next. It may be up by. It just depends. It'll be up by tomorrow or the next day because I got full footage of that one for my Patreon subscribers. I can't put that one for my YouTube subscribers for obvious reasons. Oh yeah, I love Pacific Rim. I love it. That's a good 4K too. My analysis of abstract culture and how it's changed is one of the reasons I subscribe. Movies, video games, television, and general zeitgeist today are certainly not the same. I appreciate that. They're definitely not. They're definitely not. Like, I guess I always have like this different view of that because number one, I'm a product of the 80s, so I'm very pop culture oriented. But, you know, I was also, in addition to writing and making movies and stuff, I was a history teacher. So, like, all that kind of stuff goes hand in hand. And you see how it changes over time and how stuff is popular and then kind of goes away and changes. And that's what got me, coming from both aspects of that, like in doing some of these videos, has got me into wanting to do that kind of deep dive video on why movies don't look and feel the same anymore as they used to. I can come at that from a technical angle and a more abstract angle too, because there's elements to both. But I've got some stuff coming too on why Christmas feels different now. Why going to the movie theater, especially at Christmas time, used to be so much different than it is now. I got some stuff like that coming for the Christmas season too. So deep dives, those take a long time to put together. Del Toro, Brian, if Brian's still in here, he'll agree with you on Blade 2. I love Pacific Rim. Oh, you watched Dead and Buried. Hey, I gotta admit, I recommend that one to everybody all the time because I missed that one somehow my whole life up until like a year or so ago. Hellboy the Crooked Man? I haven't seen that. If Guillermo del Toro directed RHPS, I don't know what RHPS is. Maybe if I stopped and thought about it. No way they would do that. Are they going to do that? I can't imagine them doing that. I love all the Easter egg stuff. I really am digging the Mike Hanlon character in there, even though he's only in a small part of the It book. It's actually red, man. It's just the camera and stuff. It's red. Duff Man. Oh yeah. It's Duff. Duff beer. Aye, there's Jason from Team Alme Studios, better known Movie Mask 4K. Your Bishop of Bull Moose, your Cardinal, our choir boy of Criterion, the Vicar of Vinegar Syndrome, Sir Hong Kong Phooey himself, Jason. Tess with a $5 super chat again says, Chase, Mr. Irish wants to know if you agree the one movie that can never... I agree. You cannot touch Jaws. There's several that I would say. Jaws is definitely at the top of the list, though. You cannot touch Jaws. I'm a Spielberg guy, first of all. If you can't tell by the Magic video, like, part of what got me... Like, I never grew out of, like... The 80s, what made movies magical to me, Spielberg encapsulated that. That's what made me want to make movies, is the magic of storytelling and things like that. And I never grew out of that. Now I added other favorite directors along the line: Carpenter, Paul Verhoeven, Richard Donner. I like Tarantino is up there. There's definitely other ones, of course, Frank Capra, but him and Spielberg have some vibes together. Frank Capra is one of my favorites, and It's a Wonderful Life is one of my favorite movies of all time, obviously, but that's not the only one. He did Mr. Smith Goes to Washington and stuff like that. So and Arsenic and Old Lace. So I'm a big Frank Capra guy. There were a lot of directors that were added later, but for me, Spielberg encapsulated the magic of movies. Oh, thank you, the Homer J. I'm so behind on the chat. I'm trying to catch up on the chat. Yeah, everybody's been kind of running through the house. There he is, in his appropriate form. He is Chop Socky November. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Now Jason's in here. He would disagree with me on Die Hard being a Christmas movie, though he only wants to watch it around Christmas time because of the mise en scène of the movie. So he's playing both sides of the fence there. He's riding two horses with one ass there. Oh, man. He still had a fun time going to the game. He ate his body weight. And one thing about the Mercedes-Benz Stadium for the Falcons, super cheap concessions. So, like, well, we got a cheeseburger, a hot dog, 2 fries, 2 souvenir sodas, and a beer, and it was $30. I mean, then I went back and got 2 soft pretzels, a popcorn, cheese nachos, and it was like $8. What movie have you ever watched throughout the day, if you ever had? Like playing all day long? Like, I do that a lot. Around Halloween, I'll do it with, oh, hell, what's the... Hubie Halloween. This time of year, I will do it with It's a Wonderful Life and Christmas Vacation, or Die Hard. I'll do it with Die Hard around this time of year. I will do it for some reason in January. I'll do The Thing. The Thing will play through a lot. Summertime, believe it or not, Friday the 13th movies play all day. I think I played Final Chapter like 5 or 6 times in a row just doing work here. But Halloween 2 picks up like later that same night, though, right? Or are you talking about Zombies Halloween 2? Do I have a copy of City of the Living Dead, a.k.a. Gates of Hell by Lucio Fulci? I do have City of the Living Dead. I do. I got the 4K. From Cauldron Films. At the dentist. Gen X experience. We sure did. Best movies, music, TV. There is no doubt. They don't look the same or feel the same. I'll get into a lot of reasons why, but a lot of it has to do... Well, a lot of it has to do with over-reliance on digital backgrounds and the not wanting to commit to stuff during filming. Like, they don't want to... They want the right to be able to change it later, so they just light everything flat. And that way they can change it in post, so there's no depth, and a lot of backgrounds are always just blurred, and there's a whole lot of reasons. Also, people are too clean all the time. People aren't sweaty. They don't sweat anymore. They're not dirty. Everybody looks too perfect clean. Costumes look like they just came out of the assembly line. There's a lot of reasons. That's more than just filming on digital, though. That's part of it, because people film so fast on digital and they rely on digital backgrounds later, and it looks like shit. Dead and Buried in the Fog is the ultimate foggy, moody double feature. No, No idea on the. We guessed on the titles for a while the night we were live, and they announced it. But I think we're gonna do a live. I'm pretty sure at least me and Jason, Brian's up in the air for that for the midnight like Black Friday sale when it goes live. So we'll be there to cover it. Oh, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Okay, yep. Sorry, brain wasn't working fast enough for that. Are you ready to get duffed? Oh, yeah. In the Mouth of Madness is good. Yeah, I would say you can't, but that's one I could see them trying to do and changing everything that it is. Nope, that's peak. That's the nice part is, and now my kids are like, my son just turned 15 2 weeks ago. My daughter's turned 13 at the end of June. So part of my getting to relive it through them is starting to go away already. Top 10 movies that shouldn't be remade. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. It's a Wonderful Life is one of my favorite movies of all time. I have a photo from it in my living room on the wall that's signed by the actress that played Zuzu. Shop Around the Corner is great. That's the forerunner to You've Got Mail. Top 15 for what? What was it not in the top 15 for? Which video is it not in the top? Like, is like my favorites of all time or something? I love The Shining, though. What's up, man? It's a great paradox of our time. Die Hard is a violent action movie that can only be watched in the latter half of December. I can. I've got a region-free player. Man, that was a really crappy way to lose, but like at this point I kind of want everybody, I want the coaching staff and the front office gone, so whatever makes that happen faster, I'm okay with. You can't have French onion soup without the big melted cheese on top. You did? Did I pick up anything on the Groove sale that started? I did not. I already had that, but that's a good deal on that Lone Soldier. But I got that last year, yeah. Whoa, Claudio, you're telling me something I got to pay attention to here now. Hold on a minute. Because I love 1408 is one of the movies that legitimately scared me. I talk about it a lot. There's a 4K steelbook of that. I'm not seeing a steelbook, 4K. I see a DVD and a Blu-ray. 1408 4K. Oh, it just got popped up 42 minutes ago. Oh, it's going to come from Lionsgate. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Wait, what the hell is a 4K digital Amazon Steelbook? Wait, what does that mean? That's weird. Okay, I'll be buying that. Thanks for the heads up. That is a, that's one I'll definitely be getting. Thanks for the heads up on that. Here it is. I'll show y'all. 1408. Steelbook. Nice. Nice. 4K. Thank you, Quato.
Take my hand. Start the reactor. Free Mars.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. But I'm sure I will at some point. All right, I appreciate it, Luis. I'll check them out. Luis. Is it Luis? It's Luis. There's no O there. I do not have a slipcover and booklet for it, Boogeyman. I just got the naked. It's naked. I like his early stuff, and then he just feels like he was doing the same thing a lot to me. Action Jackson is, you know what? I can't give you too many of those because January you're going to get like there's some things I'm holding back because they don't fit around this time of year, and it needs some stuff when there's not a theme, a season theme. But I'll be going back to my Bullets, Boobs, and Blood, or Bullets, Babes, and Blood crazy action movies list, and you'll find some of those there. Action Jackson already pulled the clips for, so. Another $5 super chat. Tess says, been with you for a couple months. Have you ever done a film? You know what? Look at this right here. Now, I have atrocious handwriting, but I want to show you something. Where'd I put it? Hold on one second, because I got to get something else to show you guys, too. I don't want to give away everything here, but check this out. So funny you said that. I don't know if you'll ever be able to read that. 10 best, this is like super fast written down. 10 best soundtrack movies. Right there. When I started doing it, I was going to do one big list, but then I realized there was too many. So this is 10 best soundtrack movies of the 1980s to start with. And it's funny you said that, because this is my list of all my video titles I'm working on right here. So that is crazy you said that, because I've never done any of those. Thank you for the super chat again. Thank you so much. No, Running Man didn't need a remake. That's what I was saying before. That's the exact three that I said. Don't remake Stallone, Schwarzenegger, and Harrison Ford films. Yeah, that's what I saw too. I'm like a 90s sci-fi thriller, but Blu-ray. The way they're picking what's Blu-ray and 4K with cinematograph drive me crazy. Yo, Blockbuster Box says, my man Mike is in the house. It is snowing up there at his house. I am jealous. I am jealous. What's up, man? Yeah, the Running Man is good. Is a really good 4K. Shop Around the Corner is great. It comes with if you get the standard Blu-ray of You Got Mail, it comes with it. It comes with it for free. It's like a throw-in on Blu-ray. It's a whole separate disc. I know. Well, it's like It's a Wonderful Life was like released during the summer too. That's what I was wondering, but it shows that there's discs there. It shows that there's disc for that 1408. Because it says digital. I'm like, what the hell is digital Amazon Steelbook? 4K digital Steelbook. But There's clearly discs right there, so I'm not really sure what that means. Amazon exclusive. I don't understand the digital, but part of it there, but I'm definitely gonna be getting that. Matter of fact, I'm not even screwing around. I just ordered it. I love that movie. Oh, what movie do I have to give my full attention to so I can't just run it in the background while working? So here's the thing. I can pretty much run any movie in the background while I'm working if I've seen it a bunch of times. I cannot run movies in the background I haven't seen or I haven't seen a bunch of times because I'll stop and watch them because once it catches me, that's it. But so like if it's Rocky, for instance, it's my favorite movie of all time. But Rocky I can play over there and I can look up at any moment and know exactly what's happening, where it's at. I don't need to have seen everything came before it and came after it, so it's good. I can do that with any movie I've seen a bunch. It's the same reason I can't go to sleep watching a movie I've never seen because I'll just keep staying awake and watching it. But literally anything that I can that I've seen a bunch, I can do that. It's just stuff I haven't seen that I want to see. So like, for instance, I can't, like, I've been wanting to watch Nightmare Alley, which I've heard, some people don't like, but some people really like. But I've been wanting to watch it. I can't put it on and try to watch it and work. That will not work because I'll need to stop and watch it and give it my attention. So that won't work. So I can do it with anything I've seen a bunch. Speaking of that, here's some other things I haven't seen. This is my man 4K Tent Revival, and if he's still in here, and Jason over at Movie Mass told me to pick up Blood Simple. I got this today. I have not seen it yet. This is early Coen Brothers. I haven't seen it yet. And I had pre-ordered this. This came in the mail today. I haven't seen F1, the 4K Steelbook. I haven't seen F1. I know this was done by the guy that did Top Gun Maverick. So I'm looking forward to this. This came in the mail today. I also picked up I have seen this, but this is an example of one that I've only seen like once. So I couldn't put this in and work and try to watch it. It's No Country for Old Men. So I would need to sit and watch that. And then my man Why So Bluetooth surprised me today with a package, and in that package is Longlegs, the 4K, and I haven't seen this at all, and this is Nick Cage, so like there's no way I could put that on and work because I haven't seen it. So and he also sent Azrael with Samara Weaving, who I really like Samara Weaving a lot, and I haven't seen this movie either. So anything I haven't seen before, it will distract me too much. I'll just start watching. Ooh.
Free Mars. Quaid.
Yeah, the bullets, boobs, and blood is for the Patreon members. The bullets, babes, and blood is for standard YouTube. That's actually true. That's actually pretty much true. That's part of the problem. They made it for the modern audience, but there is no modern audience for that. They didn't know who the Running Man was. They didn't know what that book was on. That wasn't even one of Arnold's biggest movies. Though it was ripped off. 31 by Rob Zombie is basically a redoing of Running Man in a lot of ways. I like the Running Man. Like I like it. I like it. It's pure satirical. It feels like a Verhoeven movie. Go and watch the original Running Man with Schwarzenegger and tell me that's not a Paul Verhoeven movie. If you told me that was Paul Verhoeven, I would believe you. I would believe you. Oh, I'm a huge Scrooged fan. Huge Scrooged fan. Are you kidding me? I'm the biggest fan Christmas ever had. All these idiots going to be home watching the boob tube for me tonight. You'll never know how much I cherish this and all of you. For sure, man. For sure. I just ordered it too. I appreciate that, my brother. I appreciate that. I took a lot of heat on my review on that one. So I've said my piece. 100% agree, man. 100% agree. Top 10 Scream Queens, top 10 Harrison Ford movies. Not bad ideas. Not bad ideas. Now get your ass to Mars. Now get your ass to Mars. Hello, Shar. What do you suggest if I'm making a video if violence is a Bing? If violence is a Bing? What do you mean? I'm old. You're going to have to explain that one to me better. Well, I do love some Tangerine Dream. Escape from New York. Solid. Oh, yeah. And of course, the London Bridge is falling down. I mean, the Silver Shamrock jingle. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I went ahead and ordered it. I mean, for that price. That one can get... I mean, but see, like, I haven't seen... Well, I mean, I've probably seen Goodfellas 24 times. But it's still not like... I mean, there are a lot of movies I can recite the whole scripts. Everybody that's in it, to the irritation of my family. You hear her in there like I can do that to so many movies. Goodfellas I can't do that with, so it would still stop me probably. But once it gets to the point where I can sit there and just go back and forth for the whole dialogue of the script in my head, I can watch that anytime, and it won't distract me. Yeah, I'm really shocked that wasn't a Lionsgate Limited either. Kind of wish it was, but I'm okay with that. I get free shipping for Amazon Prime. The walls of reality will come crashing down. 1 minute, you'll be the leader of the resistance and the savior, and the next minute, you'll be Cohagen's bosom buddy. Damn it, Cohagen! Give the people the air! Just when you think the herpes is gone, I have returned. Top Harrison Ford, The Fugitive, Empire Strikes Back, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Last Crusade, Blade Runner, Witness, Frantic, What Lies Beneath, Presumed Innocent, Air Force One. That's solid. That's solid. I would have to really sit and think about what order I would put them in. Well, I have some faith. If Spielberg's claiming he's going to be very involved, and then you got Chris Columbus involved, so that gives me a lot of faith. If that's true, and they're as involved as they say, I got some faith it's going to be pretty good. I think it'll be a genuine part 3, following part 2. I'm looking forward to watching it. Everybody keeps saying it's good. I haven't seen it yet. 27 more likes to 100. What are we doing here? Princess Bride, Breakfast Club 4Ks. Yeah, those are solid. I have those. There's no way I wasn't getting Breakfast Club. They did just put out a Amazon exclusive 4K of it like 45 minutes ago. The pre-order is up. Mr. Wayne in the house. Maria Brown says, I love your channel. Two of my best 80s soundtracks are Roadhouse, Urban Cowboy, and Top Gun. Thanks for your channel. 80s baby here. I love it. I'm an 80s kid too. I love Urban Cowboy. I have the record right over there for Urban Cowboy's soundtrack, and it is excellent. I mean, and one of the songs, a lot of people probably don't even know the song that they make fun of. Like you see that meme of like Princess Leia looking for love in all the wrong places. It's looking for love in all the wrong places. That's the main song for Urban Cowboy, Johnny Lee, and that is a really cool soundtrack there. Got some Charlie Daniels in it. Devil Went Down to Georgia. Some other stuff in there. And Top Gun, of course, you got Kenny Loggins and stuff. And Roadhouse is solid. Yeah, there's a lot of 80s soundtracks. That one is taking me... That may end up being 2 videos. It may be a volume 1 and a volume 2. Like side A and side B. Why is there a time clock where? Frankly, you can see her nipples. Well, I want to see her nipples, but it's a Christmas show. Well, Charles Dickens would want to see her nipples then. Wait, you can hardly see them nipples. See, and these guys are really looking. I told you, see, there's movies that I can just keep going back and forth on, and I'll drive them crazy, so I'll stop. Oh, yeah, she's up there. Yeah, I mean, it's based on the novel, but like that, the problem with that with Stephen King is that don't always make it better. Staying closer to the novel doesn't always make it better. Like, I like the book The Shining, and I'm a big Stephen King book guy. I like the book The Shining. The movie by Kubrick, which is about 50% off the book, is better than the book. I think it's better. And like Stephen King has a lot of ideas that don't translate well to the screen. And they still change some things, like the timing and stuff like that doesn't make sense. And like, there's still things that don't make sense. Consider it a divorce. Oh, if I haven't seen, Crystal says, watch Long Legs ASAP. You wouldn't recognize. Yeah, I've heard that. And I've tried to stay away from seeing too much on it. Oh, the Shawshank. I don't think I have Shawshank 4K. Shag with Phoebe Cates and Bridget Fonda? I can't think of that right off the top of my head. Yeah, so Blockbuster Box says if they're not doing Puppet Gremlins, and Omega Napper says it will be CGI. According to Spielberg, it's not. It's going to be puppets and stop motion and stuff. We'll see if they stay to that. Ah, okay. Okay. I got you. One heart, one mission. Yeah, that's there's a lot of good songs in Iron Eagle. Urban Cowboy has a great sound. That's an underrated movie. That's one that really needs a 4K. You know, actually watching it, there's something about that movie. I just rewatched it recently. And even though it doesn't have anybody getting killed in it or anything, if you told me, like, I don't know, like, it has the feel, and I can't remember who directed it. Who directed Urban Cowboy? Let's see. Because I was sitting there thinking, it's James Bridges. I was sitting there thinking, if you told me that Brian De Palma directed Urban Cowboy, I wouldn't argue with you. Like, I don't know what it is about that movie that feels a little bit De Palma-esque for some reason. It takes kind of a dark turn in it in a couple of spots. Maybe that's part of it. The look, the feel of it has some De Palma vibes for me. A shark movie called Beast of War. Lifeboat meets Jaws in World War II. Interesting. I've never heard of that one. A lot on a coin toss there. I'm just gonna say maybe you hit on a little bit of what tomorrow's Thanksgiving video could be about. Everybody has 2 mortgages now, or 3 mortgages nowadays. Scrooged is great. Don't let them burn me. You are right, little man. The Dark Tower is supposed to be made into a TV series. That's about how it would have to be, or you'd have to be patient enough, like with Harry Potter, to do each movie. Each book is a movie. Maybe you could get the first 2 in one movie, but you have to be patient enough to do each as one movie. Oh, who made who? Yeah. I would agree. But Maximum Overdrive, he ended up writing himself and directing, so I hope not. Yeah, there's just something about it that feels very... I was watching it and I was like, man, it feels a little bit like De Palma. But, you know, he did... James Bridges wrote... I can't remember if he directed, but, like, he wrote, like, China Syndrome, I think. I don't know, I guess I could pull it up over here. There was something else I was thinking of he did. So he had, like, a little bit of darkness in it, but that was, like, I feel like by far his... Like, that was a big thing, but, I don't know. I was like, man, this feels like a De Palma movie. Hey, Cruisin'. How are you doing tonight? Kenny Loggins was the 80s soundtrack master. I mean, even in Over the Top, the Meet Me Halfway Across the Sky. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, because you've got, I mean, everybody. I mean, Stephen King himself is in this as Stephen King, but you've got Father Callahan. I mean, you got characters from The Stand. You've got people from all over the place in this thing. What's up, 77 Rockets Woodworking? Sometimes scores are included on the soundtracks. I like heavy metal. I like animated. I've actually been watching each night as I've been going to sleep here. I got suckered into it and I've been watching it again. I've seen it many times, but the old Spawn animated series from HBO, that's really good. It's really good. Man, video games opens up to more. It's not my area of expertise. I'm a writer and a filmmaker and stuff like that. So it's in video games opens up to a lot of fighting. Oh, Rocky 4 soundtrack is like a go-to for me when working out. There's no shortcut home. There's no easy way out. I don't guess I realized that heavy metal had a 4K. I don't have it. I disagree. I don't think Top Gun Maverick was lightning in a bottle. I think Top Gun Maverick was a tried and true old formula. He didn't try to do anything for a modern audience. He didn't try to change the way it looked. He didn't try to change what the characters were for a modern day. He didn't do any of that. He just made a Top Gun movie. And I think that's why it worked. I don't think it was. I think it's the opposite of lightning in a bottle. I think it just was a tried and true old school way they used to make movies. I think it's as simple as that. If you want success. Do you know, I am pretty sure the same dude made F1, and I am pretty sure that F1 made more money than James Gunn's Superman at the box office. And again, there's no messaging in here. There's no like, oh, I've got to make it for this audience or that audience. It just made a good action movie. Just a good movie. All right. So, so F1 made 641 million worldwide. Yeah, and James Gunn's Superman made 615. Superman. Did he try to change and do all kinds of stuff with F1? Made more money. So I don't think it's lightning in the bottle. I think it's the exact opposite of that. The Dark Tower that series of books is phenomenal. Phenomenal how it ties everything together. The ending peters out as all of his stuff always does, but it's phenomenal how it ties everything together. Yep, who's just trying to make good movies. Yep. You're 6 foot 225. I'm about 6'3" and currently about 240. When I played football, I was 306, 316, depending on how much I had to eat. But I also could run a 4.940 at that weight. So I could move it. Yeah, everything was great. Man, that's one of my favorite things to watch with the Atmos sound is that movie. Oh, I got you, Austin. I have read it, and might I recommend listening to it on Audible. It is fantastic to listen to on Audible. Excellent. Excellent listen. Yeah, 100% does. It ties everything together, and the actual of Stephen King's universe, and in his universe, the Dark Tower, all of this and the beams and everything else of how the whole universe is tied together and held up. Oh no, man! I played college football at the University of Georgia. I'd have got killed at that size. No. Let's see here. A lot of times I hate taking pictures with average size people or normal size people, and I kind of like, because there is a line in my movie Dark Road 79, and Becca she's seen Dark Roads, where Bill Moseley from Rob Zombie's movies and TCM2, he ad-libs a line in that movie talking to me. He says, "This whore and her Sasquatch," right here, and it was so hard to keep me from laughing because he's like, "My God, you're a Sasquatch," and so he threw that in, and I mean, he got me laughing almost the very first time, and it's actually in the movie. The line gets left in the movie because, especially around actors are generally small. But it's one of those things where you always see me sitting down too, so it's I was gonna show you guys something else. Oh, I forgot. I have a whole Instagram over here where I used to sell my paintings and drawings. I'll have to show that to you guys at some point. I forget it exists anymore. I don't even know the login to it anymore. I haven't sold any paintings or anything in so long. I used to just do it for fun and some extra cash. Yeah, so that's okay, it's back now, but that if you want that 1408, it bounced off here for a few minutes ago, and it's back on there now for that pre-order. He is awesome, too. He's awesome. Oh, Tess with another $10 super chat says, "Great live, and thanks for the work you do on stream. On the stream, feels like we're sitting next to you after a movie and discuss it. Super comfy and entertaining." I appreciate it. That's what I always like to do with my live streams. It's just like hang out, like we're sitting here talking about stuff. I don't really usually necessarily have like a topic necessarily. I appreciate the super chat. I really do. I do think Miles Teller is pretty good, and he was the spitting image of Goose. Yeah, it's destined. It's so deep. It's so much to cover. I mean, Top Gun Maverick might have saved movie theaters. He is super cool, super into like bugs and snakes and stuff like that. He is super cool. And a lot of people forget that he was Chop Top in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, and that's a big one for him. See, this is why I hate taking pictures sometimes with normal sized people, because it looks like someone invited a Sasquatch, like he said. Like, I feel like my feet look bigger than Risha in the picture. And that's how I feel a lot of the times next to people, because she's tall. She's tall for a woman. Do I kill spiders? You know that my giant son is terrified of those, and I have to come get them for him.
For me.
or Risha.
I'm gonna put this on the thing.
I did not get that Casino Steelbook. Well, a lot of actors are around that height. Rish is taller than that, too. She's tall for a woman.
I'm 5'7". That's not tall.
Oh, yeah, right. You know what's one of the worst things about being a big dude is finding shoes that fit. I can't.
Way better.
I have to order them. That looks better. Yeah. I have to order them. You know, even like a long time ago, my mom would have to take me a special because like I wear some shoes I can get a 14, some it's a 15, and like my boots are my cowboy boots are like 15 and a half, and that's like always like the hard thing. Like those are like the Under Armour rock shoes right there, like 15s, and man, that's hard. That's a hard thing about being big, dude. I'm trying to shrink down, though, now. I'm trying to get all the way down like 220, 225. I can't do anything about how tall I am, but I'm trying to shrink down. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I pre-ordered it while we were on here. I like how Risha says she's not that tall for a girl. She's like, I'm 5'7", 5'8". I'm like, that's pretty tall for a woman. This one might be my this one might be my favorite, you guys. This was we were at a major film festival, and I was going up to accept the award for best soundtrack for Dark Road 79. And it's like they found the two smallest women they could find to give me this award. And it looks like, I mean, because I got on cowboy boots in that picture, so I'm probably like 6'5", standing there with those on. But it's like they found the smallest women they could get to present me that award. And so we've got this cool picture, and it's like, is that photoshopped? What is wrong? And people are like, what is wrong? Like, how people see that and they're like, are you like, how tall are you? And I'm like, they're just really short too, man. I was at one time, man. I was pretty good. I was pretty good at it. $13 is like the cutoff, man. If like, cause 13, most stores carry up to 13s, and it is that damn. When you go over 13, it's like, oh, we don't have those in stock. Oh, we don't have those in stock. Now my son, like I'm guess I'm slightly lucky in that my feet are not that wide. But my son, who just turned 15, he's already in, you know, like teens in sizes, but he's got to have like super wide. He's like Fred Flintstone feet. It's like, I don't know, like, I don't mind, like, I I like the older I get, like I don't like when I played football or when I lifted weights competitively or stuff like that because I used to compete in powerlifting. Like it, you know, you needed to be big. You need to be bigger. I don't have any reason. I'm not going on camera as an action hero. I'm not going out there to play football anymore. I don't have a reason to, even if it's good weight, to maintain so much weight anymore. So I think from a health standpoint, at this point, I mean, you know, Arnold has been my hero. I used to always want to be big like Arnold. Now I would much rather be like Ryan Reynolds in Blade Trinity, or even leaner, small. Like I don't want to. I want to be leaner and healthier. So that's what I'm striving for now. Yeah, you got about 3 inches on Risha. Yeah, that's definitely tall. That's like April, who's in Dark Roads with us. She's like 5'9" or 5'10". And then she wears the cowboy boots. But she was a model, too, so that models are always taller. Oh, yes, Tess. Yes, there is a massive rom-com ranking. I love rom-coms. There's a massive rom-com ranking on my channel right now from, I think, last November. But I'm going to do another one for sure in February. For sure. I love all kinds of movies. No, I love all kinds of movies. So I will definitely do that. You've Got Mail is one of my favorite movies. So I love all kinds of movies. It Happened One Night. The 1934 Clark Gable. And that is one of my favorites. It basically invented the rom-com genre. So yeah, I definitely do that. I love all kinds of movies. I could go from Predator. I could watch Predator, follow it up with You've Got Mail, and then follow that up with Rocky, and then jump over to The Thing, and like just be happy. Like I could watch them all. You know what, Carrie? Somebody else told me that too. I need to look at that. I need to look at that for him. Yeah, man, big feet. That's the hardest thing. Like clothes you can find. But shoes, it sucks finding shoes. So like what happens usually is I end up with too many shoes, because if I ever find a shoe that I like and it fits online, I just go and order like another pair or two right then. And I made the mistake. I ordered a pair like a year or so ago of Nike Air Pegasus 83s. And I was like, I don't know if these will be any good. They're retro shoes. Some of the most comfortable shoes I ever have put on my big ass feet. And then I went back to get them and they stopped making them. They stopped making them and broke my T-Nazi heart. Oh, so check this out, you guys. This is just a fun thing. It's not about anything. So this is when I was selling, doing my drawings and selling paintings and stuff. So these are all like just paintings and drawings that I've done. It's my Daphne. Actually, that one's in here still. Some of these I've kept. I'm a Disney parks. I'm a Walt Disney guy. That's actually hanging in my living room. That's on real like newspapers and magazines and stuff like that. I painted that's actually hanging in my living room right now. That's the picture I did of Carolyn Williams of a photo shoot she did. Of course, she's in Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2 and stuff, and did that for her. This one used to hang in my background over here. I actually used to do some photography too. That's my friend April. I actually took that picture of her for the cover of this book. So I used to do photography. I did all kinds of multimedia work on stuff. So I always had Christy Swanson. That's actually a painting I did of my son when he was 8. An oil painting. That was it in progress. And like I said, I used to do photography. I used to do for like cosplay calendars and stuff. So I used to do that kind of stuff too. I always have like a pop art kind of style, but pretty fun. I don't have time to do it anymore. Thank you. New Balance is what he wears right now, even though they are dad shoes. He wears those because they're very easy to get wides in and they're comfortable for him. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I mean, I gotta be honest, finding clothes isn't a problem. The one problem I have, and I mean, I don't have six-pack abs by any stretch of the imagination, but I am much wider up here than I am here. So a lot of times they make shirts for either people who are very skinny or very just wide all the way down, and I'm built more like this. So that, so that makes it difficult. That makes it difficult. Almost 100 likes. We're still not to 100 likes. Y'all don't like it?
Do I need to come on there and like it? I've been busy. Let me come on there and like it.
I figured we would be over there by now since we've had like 130, 140 of us in here tonight. Oh yeah, we're at 2 away. That's all right.
Where are you?
That's all right.
I'll fix it for you.
John Doe with a $10 super chat said, if you collected sealed VHS, what would be the one movie you would have to have? You have a large collection. Okay. It would be... Oof. So I would have to, like, the ones that immediately come to mind. Rocky, Predator, Ghostbusters, Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, or Last Crusade. That's the ones that immediately jump to mind, and then Empire Strikes Back. That's the ones that I actively look for. I bet. Oh man, you got all them. You know that I used to have an original Rocky poster that got torn up. Original one sheet. That thing's worth over $1,000 now. Oh man, if you had doubles, you let me know. You let me know. The Goonies would be a big one too, man. You're not kidding. The Goonies would be a big one too. Yeah, that's one of those that would be on the list. One day I'll do like a Stranded on Desert Island movies. That would be good. Like if you have Stranded on a Desert Island and you had power. Last 3 movies I've seen in theater. Sinners, Fantastic Four, First Steps, is that the name of it? Superman. Oh, 77 Rockets just joined, became a channel member. Appreciate that, my friend. You get to see some fun, crazy stuff back there. I appreciate that, man. I'll make sure I get your name up there on the in lights too on the screen. I appreciate that, man. Horror VHSs are where it's at. That's a whole separate thing, and like for that it would be like, you know, The Thing would be up there on those, and Fright Night. Thank you, my friend. Oh man, Alien, Batman. I have Legend. I actually have Legend. I do have some. These are what's left over. You got, if you don't know the story, my ex-wife, who I was married to for 17 years, like when I started buying DVDs, in the, you know, like around when I really got actively into buying them around 2002, like buying a bunch of them. We were married, and she started trying to get me. She got me to get rid of all my VHSs as I got the DVDs, and I wish I hadn't done that. But I still have a few. I have Caddyshack. I've got Stripes. I've got Willow, St. Elmo's Fire, Harry and the Henderson, The Witches, Can't Buy Me Love. Brian sent me a copy of Star Wars, the original Star Wars. I've got Summer Rental, Wayne's World, Dirty Work, Legend, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 16 Candles, Kindergarten Cop. So I've got a few still, but nothing like I had. Nothing like I had. I mean, I gave away like 600. Talk about a soundtrack. I'm alright. You just see that thing dancing around. Still got Rocky VHS still in the wrap, man. You buy backups for your backups. Empire Strikes Back is one that would be, I mean, that's like that's an original movie poster that I really want to, but man, I don't want to pay for it. Oh, you're saying, nobody worry about me. Gotta have fun. I love it. Every 80s great soundtrack featured Kenny Loggins. Think about it. Caddyshack, Top Gun, Over the Top, Footloose. I gotta think of some more. There's more. There's definitely more. Everybody cut, everybody cut. A favorite musical? Well, okay, you mean like a theater musical or a movie version? So I like Phantom of the Opera, and I actually like the Gerard Butler Phantom of the Opera. I actually like musicals. I like Greatest Showman. I think that thing is awesome. There is a scene in Greatest Showman that is one of the most perfectly filmed and choreographed cinematic scenes I've ever seen. The See the Other Side with him and Zac Efron. Man, I know how hard that had to be to film in time, and it just, I take my hand off to him. So, I mean, I'd have to think of them off the top of my head, but I do love, I mean, I like when you're talking about movies, if you consider the Blues Brothers, I like Blues Brothers. And of course there's the Disney, I mean, the Disney animated stuff I consider different, like, category. But I like Chicago was pretty good. The movie of that was pretty good too. You have oh hell. I mean, you got like Purple Rain, if we want to consider that a musical. But I mean, Beauty and the Beast, like for Disney movies, is my favorite Disney cartoon musical. I love Sound of Music. I love the Sound of Music. I am 16, going on 17. You know, like an Edelweiss, and like, I mean, Music Man, which they stole a part of for one of my favorite Simpsons episodes, where the monorail guy comes to town. What? The genuine certified monorail. Monorail. What? You know. So I like a lot. I mean, people are usually surprised to find that out. But I'm trying to think. But like, I'll go see them at the theater. Like we take my daughter to see, like, we've went and seen The Lion King at the Fox Theater. We've went and seen Aladdin performed at the Fox Theater. I've seen in Atlanta. I've seen Rent. I've seen all kinds of stuff. I've seen Rocky Horror Picture Show at the Plaza Theater in Atlanta. Grease is good. I mean, Wizard of Oz, if you consider that a musical. Crystal with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Crystal, because Crystal's already a channel and a Patreon member. She says, thank you for all your hard work you put in the content you bring us. I know it takes a lot of research and time to produce such high quality videos. We appreciate you. That means a lot to me. I really do appreciate that. I really do. Thank you, Crystal. Over the Top, the song Meet Me Halfway Across the Sky, that's Kenny Loggins. That's in that movie. The Ballad, that's Kenny Loggins. What about Karate Kid 2? I love me some Karate Kid 2. Peter Cetera, like a knight in shining armor from a long time ago. That song, you know, we did it all for the glory of love. Come on now. Uh-oh. You got some posters? Ooh. You met Marmalade down in old Moulin Rouge, did you? Yeah, I love that. I love that Phantom of the Opera version. Inside your mind. Like, I think it's good. Oh, I just bought my daughter The Wiz on Criterion. So we're going to watch that. And I've seen it. She hasn't seen it. But I just bought her The Wiz. Because she's a musical, she's a theater and dance and singer actress. She's a musical theater actress and dancer. So she hasn't seen that. Am I a Laker fan? I'm not a Laker fan. I grew up a Hawks fan. We had Dominique Wilkins here in the 80s. Why So Bluetooth might be a Laker fan. He's out west. Traveler in Umbria says, Chase, or Umbra, thank you for the Autumn Thanksgiving top 10 list. Since that posted, you've watched Deadly Friend. Nice. Christy. And as of last night, Black Friday, Pilgrim up next. Now, Pilgrim is different. Like, and it has one of the main actresses, and I totally blanked on her name, that was in the Cobra Kai series. She's in it, but it's not bad. Black Friday is just fun to me, and Deadly Friend is classic Wes Craven, and Christy Swanson is so awesome. She's so nice. You should have saw the response when I sent that picture of her that I drew over there on my art thing. But that's from like her Playboy magazine a long time ago. I never did paint it. That was the sketch to go down before the painting. She's super nice though. I wish her and her husband had moved here when I was trying to get them to help them move here, and they end up moving in New Jersey because he's like a hockey coach. Because he used to be like a skater or whatever, ice skater. And there's not as much hockey in Georgia. Thank you. I try my best. Sometimes I'm like some days I'm torn between being very tired and busy and really wanting to get out the video that I want to talk about. So sometimes it's tough because it takes longer than you think it does. I always tell people that however long you think it takes longer. And I'm a fast editor, but it still takes a long time. Yeah, it's very good. The Phantom of the Opera is here, inside your mind. Oh man, 2 teens working at a theater. We have posters. I love movie posters, man. I love movie one-sheets. Damn, did Lenny Wilkens pass away? I didn't see that. Did I miss that? Has that been a while? Oh, he did just a couple of days ago. Yeah, he coached here for a while. Damn. Just a little shy of his... Or no, just he's 88 years old. Damn. Rest in peace, Lenny Wilkens. Ha, 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 ha. I love beating the Buckeyes. Oh, for sure he does. I was singing him earlier. I have not seen that. I have not seen that. Gonna need a bigger box. We did, and I saw the Dream Team at the Olympics, the last real like Dream Team at the Olympics in '96 in Atlanta. I got to go see them play. I went and saw that. I went and saw the women's basketball when the Olympics was here. I went to track and field one day, and I went to gymnastics one day, women's gymnastics. Luna Lovegood. You should have a Thanksgiving episode from Master of None to your Thanksgiving. I haven't seen that. Dude, we had a team at one time. We had Dominique and Spud Webb and Tree Rollins. I mean, we had a team. And then along came in, like, with them was, like, Stacey Ogman and Antoine Carr. I mean, we had a team at one time. Thank you. I try. I don't think I've seen that. Oh, I love The Legend of Billie Jean, and that is a great Pat Benatar song. And Doc Rivers, Doc Rivers out there shooting the threes down. Oh man, that would be a good guess too, Boogeyman's Closet. That wouldn't be a bad guess for one. That would not be a bad guess. Kevin Willis was a beast down in the paint. Dude was built like a Mack truck. You know what's so funny is basketball in the 80s and through mid 90s was so elite that Hawks team, they never even made the Eastern Conference Finals. But if you took that Hawks team right now and dropped them in the NBA, they'd probably walk off with the NBA title. But they were going up against the Pistons with Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars and Bill Laimbeer and Dennis Rodman and all that stuff. And you had the Bulls with Jordan and Pippen and crew. You had the Celtics with Larry Bird and Kevin McHale and all that stuff. Like, dude, get out of town. And then in the 90s, you brought in the Orlando Magic to go in with that leftover part of that mix, and it had Shaq and Penny and Horace Grant and stuff. Like, come on, man. And that's just the Eastern Conference. Yeah, and you had the Knicks with Ewing and man, come on. The Dream Team was the greatest talent ever assembled. Oh man, that sounds interesting, Becca. It was. And man, it was a lot more physical too. I remember in the early 90s when playoff basketball would get here. I used to watch way more basketball. I don't watch any basketball now, hardly. But when playoff basketball would get here, I would go and get my mom, and she would get me like a couple different Subway sandwiches and stuff, and like footlongs, and I would like eat a half for each like game I watched. I just sit there and watch all day. I have not watched The Breakfast Club 4K yet. I haven't watched it yet. It's right here. I haven't watched it yet. I saw Ken's thing on it today, and I would just tell Ken, like I've been trying to tell Ken and everybody for a long time, like, if you think a 4K is too dark, it's your settings. If it's got HDR and Dolby Vision, it's your settings. You can brighten it. It has tons of dynamic range, tons of latitude. You can brighten it. And if you turn your 4K TV to just filmmaker mode and you leave it at filmmaker mode stock out of the box, it drains color and everything out of it and puts it to a neutral start that would be only best seen in a pitch black theater with a projector over a certain extremely high lumens. So, like, that's the only way it would work. Otherwise, you have to tweak it. So, you can't fix your settings first. So, I would just warn on that. If you think your 4K is too dark, check your settings. I did a video on that. So, if you can search, you can just search on my videos, like TV settings or whatever, and help you on that. I haven't seen that, quietly. I haven't seen that. I saw the 4K of it out there, but I haven't seen that movie. Sometimes even the settings on the player could need to be changed, but I always start with the TV. You can get the most of what you want to there. So I did that test. So like, here's the interesting thing. This is the most that sports has ever been talked on the channel, because I did a video of the top 15 football movies of all time. And I've done a video on the top 15 baseball movies of all time, and they're both two of the worst performing videos on my channel. Nobody watched them. Nobody watched them, which is weird because sports movies are usually big, but nobody watched them. I mean, and when I say nobody watched them, like nobody watched them. I do not have Slither. I don't have Slither. I haven't seen Two-Lane Blacktop either. So Criterion's February announcements, I'm not huge on them. I would like to maybe check out the Coen Brothers movie and Network. That would probably be the two that I would eventually get out of those announcements. I'll be honest with you, Boogeyman. I am not a big enough fan of that series to hang that poster of the Gates of Hell trilogy. I don't know what it is. It's not hit. It doesn't. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. Although I do think City of the Living Dead is my favorite out of those. Oh, no worries. No worries. I don't expect everybody to know every video that I've done. I don't expect that. I don't know why those didn't do well. I don't know why they didn't do well. I always thought they would do well because like I put them out last year. I did the football one at the beginning of football season, and this year I did the baseball one in baseball when baseball season started. I thought they would have done better, but they didn't. Yeah, so 310 to Yuma. I mean the Gates of Hell trilogy, Boogeyman. I'm not that big a fan of the Gates of Hell trilogy overall. City of the Living Dead is my favorite of the trilogy of his Gates of Hell trilogy. 310 to Yuma, I have to say I actually like the remake better. That's usually not something I say that often. Yeah, you have to, like, you can't go stock out of the box on the TV settings. The 4K has so much information, so much data in it. You can push it lighter and darker however you want to without breaking the image, without corrupting, making the image look bad. So you should be able to do that. It is not reasonable to think that I can put in this movie, the way it was shot, when it was shot, and what it was shot with, and the color grading. And then this movie, the way it was shot, when it was shot, how it was shot, and with the color grading. And then put in this movie, the same, and and so on. Then go and put in, like, I don't know, The Hunt or something like that. These movies are all shot differently at different times with different formats, different color grades. Why would you think you can go to your TV and have the exact setting always be perfect the same for them? It's not really reasonable. Now, I don't have to change settings a bunch. I've got like 4 different settings saved. I got one setting that probably still does operate about 75% of the movie. 70 maybe. Like, but... you got to expect some differences. It's not a one ring to rule them all kind of situation. It's a trippy movie, and I will own it because it's Kubrick's last. Video to cleaning our movie discs. Did I do that video? I mean, all I use to clean my discs is I use the same stuff that you use, like a eyeglass cleaning kit, the spray and those little cloths. That's what I use to clean mine with. I use the cloth first. If it's got schmutz on it that I can't get off, then I use the spray. I haven't seen. I saw it, but I ordered. I got these. From Second Sight, and they're very skinny. It's the skinniest Second Sight boxes I've ever gotten. Those just came today. I've never seen this one. I've never seen Maxine. That was a blind buy. Oh, I also picked up this. I've seen this, but I haven't seen it in forever. Got Raging Bull. I have a healthy dislike about this movie because I'm such a Rocky guy, and I feel like, I know this is kind of like backwards a little bit, but I feel like they saw how well Rocky did and tried to jump on that train. I'm always a little. My favorite Scorsese movie. I'm about to get off here, so this is a good time to probably tick off some of you. My favorite Scorsese movie of all time is Gangs of New York. That's actually my favorite Scorsese movie. Well, I imagine a lot of people just got mad. I'm trying to think of what... And second might be Wolf of Wall Street. Wolf of Wall Street might be second, behind Gangs of New York. And I'm going to tell you, I'm just going to keep sinking myself. After Hours is high up there for me, too. And I know everybody's like, oh, Goodfellas, Casino. I would watch Gangs of New York. I like Gangs of New York and Wolf of Wall Street better. Hopefully Jason's not in here to hear me say that. The only thing I don't like about that movie is I feel like Cameron Diaz is out of place. She's so outacted in that movie. Yep, Carrie, that's it. She's inconceivable. What's your favorite Scorsese? Why so blue too? There's Jason. Jason woke back up. He's like, Goodfellas, damn it. Goodfellas. I would probably go, for me, it would probably go Gangs of New York, Wolf of Wall Street, Goodfellas, After Hours, Casino, Cape Fear is really good too. That would probably be. I'm not as big of a fan of Taxi Driver as some people are. Those are probably my top there. Yeah, see, I'm not as big a fan of Taxi Driver. Yeah, Wolf of Wall Street is also my second favorite, but it's behind Gangs of New York and just ahead of Goodfellas. Oh, man, I will, Boogie, man. I appreciate that. Now, I do like The Departed. The Departed, I still wouldn't put it above those others, but I do like it. Yeah, Jason's not a big Taxi Driver guy, Taco Driver guy either. I don't know. I'm not as big of that one as everyone else. All right, you guys, I got to get off here. I was promising to keep it at 2 hours. I got a few things I got to do before I go to bed tonight, and it's already 10:30. Let me see what Becca said right here before I get off of here. I have a stupid question. Why would people get mad at your choice of favorite? Because people just feel so passionate, especially about things like Scorsese films or Tarantino films. Don't believe me? Go look at my Tarantino films ranking. Man, did I take some heat on that one. People just get so passionate. They want their They want you to reflect how they feel. And that's part of that's understandable. But you shouldn't tell somebody they're stupid if they don't like or attack. But that's why. Thank you all so much. Thank you all for the super chats. There's still over 100 of us in here. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'll have videos out Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's coming. Big one more Thanksgiving one, I think tomorrow. Why So Bluetooth? Thank you, man. Thanks for everything. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. And Godfather 1 or Godfather 2? Godfather 2 I like better than part 1. And Tess, thank you so much for all the super chats. And thank you all for hanging out and all the support. And I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.